Hey guys, in this video we're going to be talking about Palantir stock and my Palantir forecast going forward. This company has got phenomenal potential. We're all quite familiar with it now. It had a massive sell-off after its revenue report just a couple of days ago, and then today it has risen well over 10% for a couple of reasons, but mainly because Cathie Wood over at ARK has initiated buy positions in this company, adding to the positions that it already had, and has cleared well over 6 million extra shares in this company. She literally bought the dip in this company over the last couple of days. If this forecast sounds like something that you're interested in, please smash that like button, consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you in there. Hey again guys, welcome into the video. Here we are on the landing page for Palantir Technologies, ticker PLTR, and this is my forecast for them today. So the stock price has bounced today 11.72% up to a peak of $29.85 before retreating down a little bit to the current share price, which is $28.13. There was a sell-off over the last couple of days since it announced its revenue and earnings, down to $25 a share at one stage, and then that combined with the lock-up period for a lot of their shares ending really did put some pressure on the share price. But since this point there has been some really good catalysts. Me personally, I think the revenue report looks good in my opinion, and then there's been some other news around Cathie Wood buying extra positions in extra shares in the company going forward. That has then since enhanced the share price today, as we've seen. So moving on to Palantir's revenue report. They report 1.1 billion in full revenue for the year of 2020, up 47% year over year, and 322 million in revenue for quarter 4 2020, up 40% year over year. They've gained new contracts in quarter 4 2020, including Rio Tinto, PG&E, BP, the US Army, the US Air Force, the FDA, and here in the UK, the NHS, and expects quarter 1 2021 revenue of 45%, revenue growth of being up 45% year over year. The average revenue per customer was up 41% year over year to 7.9 million, and the average revenue from the top 20 customers is 33.2 million, up 34% year over year. The number of customers generating more than 1 million in revenue has jumped 32% year over year, and the customers generating more than 5 million grew 54%. And then similarly, for 10 million in revenue grew 50%. So this company has got some serious good indicators going forward. In quarter 4 they generated 32 million, we know that. And they incurred a loss of operations of 156 million, which included 241 million in stock-based compensation and 18.9 million in related employer tax roll cases. Income from operations was 104 million after adjusting for stock-based compensation and related payroll taxes. In quarter 4 2020 they signed 21 contracts worth $5 million or more in total contract value, including 12 that were worth more than $10 million. So the outlook for the year 2021 is they expect to continue gaining over 30% year over year growth, and for quarter 1 2021 they predict a 45% growth year over year and 23% an adjusted operating margin. If you really want to see this information, you can go onto the Palantir website, go on the news section, and you can see the full webcast as well. And the big news that sent this share price spiraling today is Cathie Wood literally bought the dip in this company, and she acquired over 6.8 million shares in the company over the last week as the stock dipped. The shares are roughly worth approximately $172 million based on Thursday's closing price. That's obviously gone up today, so the company's made some money. She's acquired 6,839,900 shares at a pretty decent price in my opinion, and 2 of the top exchange funds took advantage of the dip. The ARK ETF, ticker ARK-K, bought over 5 million shares, And then the ARK Next Generation Internet ETF, ARK W, also purchased a lot of shares as well. This was then revealed into their clients' daily emails into their inbox. So the company has a really good outlook for this company, and recently analysts Goldman Sachs upgraded this company to a $34 price target after earnings, and that has still got some way to go against the $28 share price that there is now. So there's definitely some wriggle room in the share price action going up in the near future. There's also another key thing to mention. It's mentioned just here in that the infamous Wall Street Bets Reddit page has jumped on board with Palantir, essentially, with conversation 2,535 posts for Palantir versus 1,465 for GameStop, according to data from Swaggy Stocks. So the lockup period has also now ended, so this could have caused a dilution in the share price. So essentially 80% of Palantir shares were locked up and weren't tradable on the market to stop insiders making an absolute fortune out of the company. And these were offered at $7.27 a share. However, this period has now ended, meaning that there's approximately 1.8 billion extra shares available for sale. So that could cause a dilution in the share price, but at the moment it looks like most investors are holding firm, and I can't say that I blame them based on the future potential of this company going forward and the sort of contracts that it is putting in place. And moving on to my last story is what I already touched on already, that Palantir has replaced GameStop as Wall Street Bet's top interest. This is an article on Yahoo Finance, and basically it's measured in volume, as we said, 2,535 posts versus 1,465 for GameStop. The company should I say, this Wall Street Bets forum is now moving on to a different target to pump. Now for me personally, they are irrelevant in my interest in this company. I'm mentioning them purely because there is a news article around them, but the company itself has substantial contracts in place, huge revenue available already. There is some short interest in it, there always will be, but me personally, I believe in this company over the longer term anyway. So the fact that they're getting involved or not, it doesn't really matter. If they increase the share price and it went up 300-400% or whatever, then yes, of course, you might consider selling at that point and then rebuy back in at a later date. And that is, again, I guess that what my play would be should that situation arise. Me personally, I believe in Palantir in a long term going forward fashion anyway. I'd hold this company for years. So that is Palantir's stock news going forward for today. There's been an absolute load of interest in this company over the last few days or so, and rightly so. There has been plenty of price action both up and down. There's short interest in it, there's Wall Street Bets interest in it, there's general people that are invested in this company over the long term, and my forecast and my interest in it is very much aligned with Goldman Sachs. They're saying $34. I'm saying that this could easily reach $50 over the next few months or so, comfortably, just based on the amount of revenue and contracts that it is putting in place. If Wall Street Bets get involved, so be it, then that analysis goes out the window. But for consistent, nice growth, this company has got it all, in my opinion. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Absolute pleasure to bring you this information. Please consider smashing that like button and consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later.